Okay, just another quick update for everyone that has been following the videos and following the group. Yesterday my mother received a phone call from the social worker that is fighting so hard to get my daughter adopted, stating that her parent assessment is not going to be completed on the grounds that they feel that if Leonie was to go to my mother's care, it is quite clear that I will move to the area, which yes I will, it's my daughter. And they feel that by me moving to the area as well, they will feel that we will go behind their backs and will have unsupervised contact with my daughter. That is the only reason why they are not allowing my mother to be completed. So in other words, they're automatically failing her before even completing the assessment. I do not know the reasons as to why they have failed my dad, but I know that they are also not completing my dad's assessment either. I wish I did know the grounds, because I have a big feeling that they too will not be a legitimate enough reason for them not to complete the assessments. The way I see it, that by these apparent reasons as to why they have failed them or not completing the assessments, whatever way you want to look at it, that they already have their mind set up that no matter what, they are going to fight for adoption. They are failing people for pathetic reasons that aren't even reasons at all. Do they really think that I'm going to do something that's going to jeopardise my chances of seeing my daughter again? I mean, it's not what I ideally want. I want her back with me. She should be with me. Children should always be with their mothers. I mean, if you used to look in society the way it is now, you have alcoholics and people that take drugs that are severely neglecting their children, yet the social come around the house and they'll write a report and they'll go, right, we'll see you in a few weeks. So why are people that are clearly bad parents still getting their children with them, but those of us that have done nothing wrong are being put in this situation? I'm going to leave my Twitter account below, so you can contact me on Twitter or follow the regular updates I'm making on there. I will also leave the Facebook group that was made by a very, very lovely person, bless her heart. I will leave that below as well, so you can join our calls and follow videos and updates and all sorts of what's going on. Yesterday I also went to see the local MP to explain the situation, and I have a sneeze brewing. Basically the MP is siding with me on this. We explained the reasons why they failed my mother, which he didn't like. I explained what happened to my daughter, basically how she was almost killed by this man. I would really, really love to name names at the moment, but I don't feel like I can at the minute. I have to wait until I found out what my human rights are from the MP, and if my human rights state that I can name names, then I will be naming the perpetrator who has caused all these problems. What else do you say? Basically, he's just not happy neither. He is not happy with the situation that me and my daughter have been put in, and he's going to be writing a letter to the head office of social services explaining that he feels it's unfair. And then I think now it's just a matter of fact of waiting and seeing what happens after the local MP has contacted them, because at the end of the day they can't ignore a letter from the House of Commons, because that's basically what it's going to be. It's going to be basically a letter from Parliament itself. As those of you know, the MPs are part of Parliament. So stay tuned, and I will keep you updated as soon as we have had anything from the MP or anything from the social services. I will also be making an updated video on Thursday, as that is when we have this meeting where they are going to try and force me to sign the adoption papers. So stay tuned, please follow the group, follow my Twitter, follow my YouTube. If anyone is in the same situation as me, please feel free to contact me on anything on the group, inbox me on here. I'll leave an email address below as well so that people can email. And as I said before in a previous video, united we stand, and standing together we can take this system down.